Why would she just let them be happy? No, I would stay and ruin everything for everybody. If I can't be happy, none of y'all can be happy.
He knew he had a girlfriend.
Yeah, she did not know he had a girlfriend.
Exactly.
But he knew he had a girlfriend. Yeah, why are we always blaming the women first? Do you think that Emily and Gabriel. No, but it's French, so it's Gabrielle?
Oh, Gabrielle.
Whatever.
Gabrielle.
The hot chef.
Yeah.
Do you think Emily and the hot chef are endgame?
I think so, but I don't necessarily support it.
I also think so, and I hope so. I think I agree with you in that I don't necessarily support it because I don't necessarily think they deserve to be happy after all the people that they hurt. But at the same time, if they weren't endgame, there's absolutely no way Emily would be redeemable to me. If they were endgame, at least at the end, I can kind of justify it being like, oh, she hurt all these people, but he was her person. Y'all selfish, but at least like you're selfish for your own like love. If they weren't endgame and she just hurt all these people, I would just be like, all right, you really suck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I also feel like maybe the directors can like spin it in a way where she like doesn't end up with him, but she's like matured a lot and like realizes that her actions like, you know, have an effect on other people. Part of me is just like, oh, like she's just really immature and likes the drama. Because like with like very stable guys who are into her, like Mathieu and like Alfie, it seems like she's not as interested in them. Why does it have to be someone who's like so complicated and taken and like surrounded by drama, you know?
What do you think about Gabriel getting back together with Camille?
Well, I think that's like just him being lonely and like, you know that shot of like them at like that restaurant and he was like looking at like her and Alfie? Yeah. And then he also like kind of like is putting himself in that friend position when he told Alfie like, oh, you have nothing to worry about anymore. And he's basically giving him
his blessings.
Like his blessing. Yeah. And like, I think that is Gabriel trying to be more mature and like stepping back, even though like clearly he's still attracted to Emily, but it's like he realizes that like, you know, if like Alfie makes her happy, which Emily was leading that like him to believe that Alfie makes her happy and that she does like Alfie, then he was like, yeah, like, you know, I'm like gonna be a bit selfish here because I do love you and I'm gonna, you know, let you be happy.
But also you're forgetting one crucial thing, I think. I think one of the biggest reasons why she told Gabriel she wouldn't be with him is because she's only in France for a year.
Right.
So why waste her time on something that is going to end anyways?
That's true.
In a way, Gabriel probably agreed with her like, okay, fine, I guess that makes sense. Right. So maybe I'll go back to the girl that I actually might have a long-term future with.
That makes sense.
Right? Yeah. But now everything's changed with the opportunity for her to stay long-term. So I don't know if with that change, would that also change Gabriel's?
Right.
What do you think?
I mean, I feel like that would definitely change it.
Right?
For both of them.
I mean, it obviously did for Emily.
Right. It's just like, I just feel so bad for the side characters that are like getting pushed and pulled based on like Emily or mainly just Emily.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's like, oh, you know, I'm only gonna be here for a year, so I'll be with Alfie. But then actually now I'm gonna be here for longer than a year, so I'm gonna like, you know, try to tell Gabriel my feelings
my first
before
choice.
I even break up with Alfie.
That's so true. Oh, that's so true. She will not take her feet off of one boat until her other foot is firmly planted on the next one. So she won't break up with Alfie until she knows that she's
got
Gabriel.
the next one lined up.
That's terrible. No, because you're right. Because she should have called it off with Alfie before she even said anything to Gabriel.
Yeah.
That's just respect.
Right. And then now that it doesn't work out with Gabriel, or now that Gabriel's back with Camille, she's probably like
just gonna be like, okay, I'll hang with Alfie.
Yeah. Like, and then the next chance she gets to swoop, she'll probably try to.
Oh my god, I'm so over her. I don't like her. Like, I don't care how pretty you are. You're
She's really pretty.
Ugly person. I love her eyebrows. Her
pretty
eyebrows.
On the outside, ugly on the inside.
What's that song? Why do all the prettiest girls have the ugliest?
Is that a song?
It's in a song. No, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. So I understand that Emily is in the wrong, but that pact was pretty manipulative because Camille obviously broke the pact.
Yeah, for sure.
She never planned on following the pact.
Nope. Technically, they were both gonna break the pact because Emily was gonna, like, on her way to break the pact.
The pact was just buying her time. It's smart.
Right. But I think for me, like, if I considered Camille a real friend, I would at least give her a holla and be like, hey, like, you know, just so you know, this pact is manipulative and I'm gonna break it right now.
Yeah.
Just a heads up, sis, because, yeah, I still consider you as a friend. But no, Emily was gonna, like, imagine if Camille wasn't there, Emily would have backstabbed Camille a second time.
A second time! Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
So I can't necessarily be like, oh, you know, like, dang, that bitch Camille, like...
Yeah.
Because, like...
No, Camille's the victim in all this, too.
Right. I mean, yeah, she is being manipulative now, but, like, if it weren't for her... Like, if she was, say, like, an actually, like, really pure-hearted girl, like, 100% and, like, meant the pact, then she would have gotten double-crossed again.
Yep. On one hand, I'm kind of like, oh, Camille, like, you're being a little fake now. But, like, what else is she supposed to do? Like...
Yeah.
It's either, if she still wants the guy, this is probably the only way to do it.
For sure.
If she just walks, then, you know, that's great for her. But at the same time, it's like, why should she just walk? That was her boyfriend. Why would she just let them be happy? No, I would stay and ruin everything for everybody. If I can't be happy, none of y'all can be happy.
All right, you're the worst type of person.
Yeah. No, but I would never do what she did.
Yeah.
Never. I would never do what she did to a friend.
Yeah.
Disgust me. I spit on you. I just remember this one line Camille threw at her in French. Can't say it in French, but the translation was something like, Sylvie translated it was like, it doesn't matter what language you're speaking. I don't believe anything that comes out of comes out of your mouth. Yeah. I was like, damn, son! Good for you! Snaps all around! I think they're endgame.
I mean, I definitely think they're endgame. I just don't support it.
Yeah. If anybody working on Emily in Paris, writers, producers, anybody, if they really are endgame, can we please let Camille, like, just, like, punch her in the face or something?
That's true. She needs, like, a redemption.
Yeah.
Like, period.
Like, I need to feel a little bad for her or something to, like her again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And maybe put her with, like, a good guy.
Camille. Yeah. A better guy.
Deserves a better guy.
We're always talking about Emily. Let's talk about the chef. It's both of their fault, because one is her really good friend and one is her boyfriend, but we're hating on Emily probably because she's the main character. But
it was his fault for being flirty with her too, because in the beginning, like, he knew he had a girlfriend.
Yeah, like, she did not know he had a girlfriend. Exactly. But he knew he had a girlfriend. Yeah, why are we always blaming the women first? It's his fault first.
Yes, that is true.
He should have stopped her from...
and, like, he shouldn't have been flirty or given signs to her or whatever.
He was flirty.
He was so flirty.
Like, you can kind of say, like, oh, technically he didn't make any moves. Oh, but I saw them lingering looks.
Yeah, he was undressing her with his eyes.
Yeah. After all this shit blew up, how come I mean, I guess Camille was mad at him too.
Barely.
Yeah, but now they're both, like, both girls still want him again. And he's a terrible person.
He is. Yeah, he really is.
Okay, wait. So he's a terrible person for not stopping it in its track in the beginning. Mm-hmm. But
he did want to come out with the truth.
Yes.
After they slept together.
Yes.
And he was like, I want you, Emily. Like, let's tell Camille.
Yes,
like,
yes. I think that's where I have the problem with Emily. Because right then and there, they should have ended it by coming clean and being like, we really like each other. Mm-hmm. So sorry we hurt you. Maybe you can't give us your blessings, but this is what it is.
Yep.
Or, like, just quit it right there, just, like, have nothing to do with each other.
Right.
But she couldn't do that. So in the beginning, it's his fault. After they slept together, her fault.
Yep.
I spit on both of them.
In a way, they deserve each other.
Oh. Yo, man, this show is so bad that it's good.
No, actually, no.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
I, like, can't.
La Dom PP.
Yeah!
That cracked me up. That part where, like, that guy was like, I found the most overqualified La Dom PP in all of France.